Welcome, good evening to DeFiChain News on the 2nd of November 2022, the news show that provides you with the latest updates on the DeFiChain project. If you like the show, then let's go crazy on the like button. It helps the project, subscribe and click the bell button. Stay until the very end, because then we're gonna talk about the next dates and do a little question and answer session. So normally this is when I welcome my co-moderator and specialist of DeFiChain, DC, but he's on a well-deserved family vacation. So greetings to you, DC. Enjoy your time with the family and see you next week. And I'm gonna manage that today myself. How well I managed that, we saw already. Sorry for the delay. This was the first time that our streaming software really was hanging up and giving up on me. So that's the second attempt, and I hope everything works flawlessly. So let's jump right into the headlines for tonight. Headline was last dToken voting in 2022. That's also what you saw on the thumbnail already. Then I'm gonna talk about the next CFP DeFi voting round, about the hard fork, Grand Central. We've got a Light Wallet update, a couple of notable mentions, community project updates, and last but not least, like always, the future dates. So then let's jump right in. It's the last dToken voting round of 2022. A couple of people ask already, when are we gonna list the next dTokens on our beloved DeFiChain? And it's gonna happen. The voting's gonna start on the 22nd of November. So that's in about 2 weeks. And then on the 29th of November, the voting is gonna be concluded. The DEX gonna be updated on the 2nd of December, and on the 5th of December, the new rewards are gonna finally be available. So you saw over the last couple of weeks, we slowed down a little bit with the dToken votings. We wanted to keep it a little bit calmer after the market is quite volatile at the moment and there's not so much liquidity on the DEX. So we thought we're gonna slow down a little bit, but we really want to do a last one to bring a couple of dToken to our system. So like always, we're gonna take the lucky or the unlucky losers from the last round. These are 4, and then we're gonna add 8 more. So we're gonna add up with 12 new exciting dTokens. So please, everybody out there, participate in the voting round. We're gonna post the Google form that we always use on the official Twitter channel, and then let's make the best out of it for a strong finish in 2022. We also have a final CFP and DeFi voting round upcoming. This is gonna be really exciting. Let's see who is up for some funding in this round. Very important. Submission is until the 7th of November. That's next Monday. But even more important is there was a change in the fees that you have to pay if you want to put up a community funding proposal. Before, it was only a couple of DFI. Now it's 1% of the amount that you're requesting for funding. So please make sure that you pay the right amount of DFI to the burn address and then post that on your GitHub proposal. Also, please be so kind and post it on Reddit, especially your proposal, and put it up for discussions with the community. Because like you always know, we're gonna have a little pre-voting round on Reddit, and the 3 projects, the most favorite projects of the community, are gonna get invited to our We Build show that DC and me are planning. These shows are gonna take part between the 7th of November and the 14th of November. So this is normally kind of this week where we do the shows, and then on the 14th of November the voting starts, and like we've always done, it's gonna last about a week. And on the 21st of November, the voting is going to be concluded, and 2 days later, 23rd, in a new show, we're going to announce the lucky founded projects. The well-deserved projects, not so much the lucky, the ones that put up a good fight to get founded by the masternodes. For all the masternodes, please get ready to vote. We said it so many times, it's going to be the last voting round in the old system. Hopefully the next time in Q1 2023, we're going to have on-chain governments ready to go, and then this all gonna look a little bit different. So we are also waiting for the hard fork for Grand Central. This is gonna be a big one. The final announcement when the hard fork's gonna happen finally is gonna be this Friday. Everything is a little bit up in the air because the pre-release for the node for testing will be ready next week, and then also all the testing on the testnet can happen. The jellyfish regression test is gonna happen the week after, and if these two tests go really well, so all the developers out there, please support us on the testnet to check the stuff out. If everything goes well, then the block height for the hard fork is gonna be set by the development team. The plan is to have this happening in the 4th week of November, but we never know. Safety first, everything should be tested and everything works flawlessly. Then we're gonna go and start the hard fork. So check out the Twitter channel on Friday. There's gonna be the announcement when all the new things are gonna happen. The Light Wallet was undergoing a big revamp over the last couple of weeks, like most of you might have seen, and it was a 7-stage progress. The Burster research term really did a great job in revamping and overhauling the fantastic Light Wallet. So it's not so much that a lot of new functions were added, it's more like really a really nice improvement in the user interface. They also added a token sorting function finally. There's a minor enhancement on canceling transactions. So the last refresh is then done. That means now the wallet goes into a kind of a maintenance mode. That means if there are bugs, of course, it's gonna be fixed. There might be slight updates, and of course, if there are new products, there are gonna be updates, but more or less the big revamp is done. So enjoy the new wallet looking in its pretty new colors. I think it works absolutely fantastic. Great product. Thanks so much to the developers who work long hours on the Light Wallet. Notable mentions, CoinMarketCap airdrop is really going crazy. We reached 300,000 followers for DeFiChain on CoinMarketCap. I mean, guys, that's 250,000 people. More than 250,000 of people are following now the project on CoinMarketCap. We know the main goal is to get listed properly in CoinMarketCap. There are a couple of things that are going to happen, but I think 300,000 followers are a very good signal that we finally should get listed in the appropriate space. Also, what I want to say is the Twitter account is growing really nicely. The official DeFiChain Twitter account has 70,500 followers already. So everybody who helped to spread the word, thanks a lot for everybody out there in the community. I think that's a joint effort. We could not do it without you out there. But I also wanted to mention, because I think this was a little bit lost, even if it was announced on all the social media channels, there is a Cake and a DeFiChain app for Mac OS. So it's a real native app for Mac OS that you can download to your Mac if you're a Mac user and run a Light Wallet or the Cake wallet on your Mac out there. This is really cool. I really missed that, and I thought I really wanted to mention that in a news show today. Community project updates. Next point. One of my favorite projects now, or one of my favorite points. JAVLIS, one of the latest projects that got funded. So Igor and Sebastian started their Learn campaign. They announced last week already that they wanted to start it, but they've done their first videos, and also the first blog post on Medium was posted today. We're gonna link to this Medium article online. Like they said the last time, it's all about investing. Then they want to educate a little bit about crypto. And finally, of course, there's gonna be a twist why JAVLIS can help you with that. Please support them. It's a great project. And I think education is something what the crypto space anyway needs more and more. Congratulations to the Lock team. Very well done. They promised to go live end of October, and so they did. So big shout out on you to Jonas and his team. Really well done. They signed up a couple of masternodes already, locked them up in their system. Please follow them on Twitter. We're gonna link the announcement to their Twitter post also, of course, in the show notes. Well done. Vault-Maxi, Kygo and Krish doing some magic here. They added a command center. What means now you don't have to log on to your AWS dashboard anymore. There's a bot running on Telegram that can help you to configure your Vault-Maxi bot to manage your vault. There's a GitHub repository and some information. We're gonna link that up, of course, also in the show notes. Jelly Wallet is now live. That's what they wanna announce. A big improvement on the UI was made, adding loading animations, more visual feedback, and integrated feedback from the community. Native Bitcoin is also integrated and running now. You can now change the network and store real Bitcoin on your Jelly Wallet. Will be later linked with Ledger as well. We heard already that they're waiting that the Ledger integration is gonna happen. They are still waiting for the Ledger company approval. Also, there's a swap now possible between BTC and DBTC. This was made possible with a collaboration with the DFX team. Heavy improvements also on the API stability, so the transactions are now going through really smoothly. Behind the scenes, they hired a team of 4 people to rework the Jelly Wallet user interface, so Jelly Wallet will match top-tier design standards in the near future. I think it looks pretty good already, but I don't say no if it should look even smoother and sharper in the near future. So I mentioned already, they're working on Ledger integration, they're polishing the user interface, and then of course they are started research to integrate Ethereum, because DeFi meta chain Ethereum compatibility is coming soon, of course, also to the Jelly Wallet. The Tentacles Club is organizing a real-life community meetup in Hamburg on the 15th of November. So that's in about 2 weeks. Hopefully we're gonna see some pictures on Twitter and can report about a successful community meetup in Hamburg mid of November. The link to the Tentacles Club, follow them. They are still a very small Twitter account. They need some love. Please like the account and follow them. Accelerator Team, a new Sikos video is online. Link's gonna be in the show notes. And they have a really cool thought leadership opportunity on Thursday. So I'm not really sure what's happening there, but they said somebody's show that we've maybe heard about already. So I think it's gonna be something happen on YouTube. Most likely next week we're gonna report more about that. And they're working on this big CFP for the next voting round. What I've heard, it's a pretty big one. Big shout out to Paddy. Paddy is one of the latest additions to the DeFiChain universe. He's doing a fantastic podcast. I think we mentioned it already. He had a couple of really awesome guests. My co-moderator, who is missing today, DC, was on his show. There was also a couple of other people that are well known. I think Kugi was there already. And a couple of other ones. We are also in the planning to get an interview going. So really follow that guy. Young, very charismatic gentleman. He's visible on Spotify and Apple Podcast with his InTheMarket podcast. Really cool show. So check that out and follow him and share some love. The future dates, next Wednesday, of course, DeFiChain News Show. Then we're going to have the build shows. We're going to present normally the 3 highest ranked projects on Reddit. And then this Friday, of course, please check out the Twitter space and see the next announcement for the hard fork. So guys, these are the latest updates. If you have a proposal, please put it on GitHub and Reddit. Don't forget to pay the right amount of fees that you can take part into the voting. It's 1% of the requested amount. That's it for today. Then I'm gonna jump over to a little question and answer round, and let's see who is over there and if there are some questions to be answered. If not, everybody who was watching tonight, sorry for the delay again, little technical problems. DC is not in the house and the system breaks down. So what that was to expect it in some way. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening. Greetings from Singapore and see you next time. Thanks and bye-bye. Yo, there I am again. Okay, that worked pretty smooth. Let's see who is watching tonight. Normally, the last couple of weeks, the English one was pretty small yeah, not so many people were watching. I think the market really show people are not so excited about crypto at the moment. Sebastian is here. Greetings to Sebastian from the JAVLIS team. Adam is here. He was the first. That's indeed. Hey, greetings from Portugal from Sebastian Erlang. BTC Ready is here. And Christian, of course. So, looks like there are no questions tonight. Makes life easier. Here it's already 2 o'clock in the morning in Singapore. Guys, thanks for watching. If there are no more questions, then I just say, yeah, thanks for joining. And hopefully see you next week. Watch the projects that are happening at the moment. The community is working really hard in bringing new stuff to DeFiChain. Let's see what the Fed is gonna deciding on the latest interest rate changes. Watch out for some maybe volatility incoming. I think Julian was talking about it today already on a video. And yeah, let's hope that everything goes smooth and we all have a great next week. So that said, guys, have a great evening and see you next week. Thank you and bye-bye.